Welcome back to NFORS Analytics Basics. Today we're going to talk a little about workspaces and just kind of how we can create a new workspace for an individual user or a set group. Think about maybe having an operations dashboard where you have a dashboard specifically for your battalion chiefs, where you want their stuff to live, maybe not be accessible to anybody else. This is how we go about doing that. So I have two choices to get to workspaces. In the left control panel, it's going to live over here on the left side, but then I also have workspaces in the upper right hand corner. And the best way to think about what workspaces really are is just a collection or a folder where your stuff can live. So in our admin account here, our sample admin account, if I wanted to create a new workspace, I would just select the workspace icon. Then I'd come over here to create new, pretty simple, hit create new, and we'll call this sample workspace. Can change the color of the icon if I want to. A lot of my training stuff I make green just so I can kind of catch it pretty quick. And then the same thing here, I'll need some sort of identifier in the description area for my workspace. And down here, we can see that we have a couple options. We can pick a few existing dashboards if we want to. I usually clean these out. That just tends to muddy up the area if it's not really relevant to what I'm doing. More often than not, I will keep the incident dashboard and the response dashboard in there just so I have them available. And then down here, I've got my permissions. So I can put this to a singular owner. I can have multiple owners. I can have users only have certain permissions. I can make it so they can only read or write or neither. So in this particular case, since I'm the only one in there in this workspace, I'm going to keep it just as is. But if you wanted to add other users, say I wanted to add my test user here, all I would do is just come over here, click on them, and maybe I just want them to be able to read it, but I don't want them to be able to change anything. And then my other test user, I want to make another admin. So I could come over here, just hit yes, and now it's going to give them read and write capabilities. After that, all I do is hit create. And I've built a new workspace that's only accessible by me and the other test user that I have built out in the system. Well, that's it. As always, in the bottom right-hand corner, there's PDF instructions if you'd like to follow along step by step.